I knew you'd be the first to find me. Guess taking that chance worked out. But I didn't expect you to get here so quickly. Maybe it's because your bamboo is so short that those guys didn't spot you. Makes sense. Having an appearance that doesn't stand out is a survival advantage in Hollow Zero.
I can't believe you're cracking jokes right now. Are you hurt? If you're okay, let's hurry back to the
Don't worry. I'm more or less in one piece. I can't go back to the outpost yet. I have unfinished business here. You're the only person I can count on. My most trusted independent investigation team captain.
I have a bad feeling about
I have
this.
a bad feeling about this. You're not assigning me more work.
Relax. You'll be well compensated. As for what I need help with, it's a little complicated. Did you see the recording I left you before you came?
You mean the investigation that Miss Hoshimi Miyabi was part of?
That's right. Not too long ago, I commissioned Chief Miyabi from Section 6 to track Nineveh's movements, and she stumbled upon an abnormal ether zone. However, she realized that the abnormal zone seems to be connected to the Dark Wall, and she decided on her own to stop the pursuit.
The Dark Wall.
That's the one. It's like someone intentionally diverted our attention away that night. Some of the observation data
What happened?
all the data I was looking at got locked, and at the same time, I received a blank email.
Blank email?
Yep, completely empty. But I think it was a warning to stop digging. After that, my internal account at the Institute started getting frequent error messages. It felt like there was some sort of background program scanning all my research. Meanwhile, the abnormal ether zone in Hollow Zero kept At that point, I couldn't trust the Institute anymore, at least not the higher-ups. To find answers, I entered the Hollow myself to obtain first-hand data, and I decided to contact you.
So, what do you need me to do?
Finding the truth can wait. Right now, we have a more pressing issue. If my hunch is correct, the ethereal's abnormal behavior is orchestrated by some powerful being behind the scenes. I'll explain the details once I have the Hollow observation data from here.
I like how the story's going in that what feels like a somewhat obvious direction, but like it's still finds a way to entertain.
Hey! Let's have some fun! Now!
The final act begins now. Sure. Here's a taste of the abyss.
Hey! Let's have some fun!
I won't budge! Even one step!
Time to shot! Being happy's what counts! This party is just getting started!
She is so fun to use.
Weaklings! There's more to battle! Just glory!
That's a completely wasted attack. Oops.
As expected, the results match my previous estimates exactly. I did some calculations before entering Hollow Zero. The results showed that the ether activity here would peak soon. When that happens, it might draw in that powerful being. I'd say its threat level might be on par with Nineveh. No, perhaps even tougher to deal with. After all, it can manipulate ethereals as its pawns, causing them to behave unpredictably, and that's what's been catching us off guard.
No wonder these ethereals seem unusually intelligent. They could almost take an IQ test. But what's this entity after anyway?
Its goal is likely to increase the ether concentration here, to set the stage for its own descent.
Descent?
Yes. Just like how some fish can only survive in salt water, that entity needs the surrounding ether to be active enough to move from the depths of Hollow Zero to the outer areas, increasing the number of ethereals to amass ether. That's what the entity is trying to do. It'll make its descent when the ethereal population peaks and the ether activity is at its highest. But it's not too late yet. If we can lower the ether activity in this area by eliminating ethereals, we can stop it from manifesting and force it back to where it came from.
Eliminating ethereals.
Evolve?
Now that's
Pokemon?
a job I'm more than familiar with.
This is why you're my most trusted, independent investigator. So easy to work with. Now that we're on the same page, let's get ready to move. The data shows that entity is fast approaching.
Yikes. Alright. Okay, also, not completing, but why exactly did the game lock me into these three characters specifically? Don't get me wrong. Bernice, her, Jane Doe are all, like, great characters. I like their designs, and I like the way that they, like, function. But, like, why these three? I'll buy it. Oh, cutscene. Oh. Oh, God. I hate these things.
Bernie's ready.
Ready.
Okay.
I'll keep it burning.
Where's the big white one?
There's more to battle. And just glory. Start.
The pressure's on.
There's no retreat now.
Here's a taste of the abyss. I'll make it painless.
About to heat up.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, let's have some fun. Courage is power. Knowledge I won't budge.
Jump.
Even one step.
The final act begins now. I'll make it painless. Here's a taste of the abyss.
This party is just getting started. budge! Even one step!
I don't even want to give this guy a chance to breathe.
We're cooking!
A little gift for ya.
Drink flowing, wind flowing! Don't you dare hurt my friends!
Nice.
Unbelievable. Oh, we actually did it. The surrounding ether activity is dropping rapidly. That entity actually backed off. But, oh, it disappeared so quickly. If only it had stayed a little longer, I could have gathered more data.
No.
What's with that look? Relax. I'm kidding. If it weren't for your timely arrival, I'd probably be ethereal Chow by now. Thank you, my most trusted independent investigation team captain.
The unbearable weight of trust.
The unbearable weight of trust. Could you give me something less intense next time?
Well, even if you say that, an ace like you is someone I call on only in a crisis. Just like this one. To be honest, I had anticipated that the abnormal ether activity might bring trouble. But I didn't. If I'm not mistaken, that corrupted being is the one labeled Geppetto in the database.
Gelato.
Geppetto. That's its name?
I believe so. I found some of its records when I hacked into the database. A lot of details match the data we just collected. Seems like the higher-ups at the White Star Institute know more than I thought. Perhaps I can access more info if I curb my rebellious streak and act like the obedient little researcher they want me to be.
That's crazy.
Wait, you hacked into the database? No wonder you got a warning.
Hey, it was
only got
for
a warning?
research purposes. Maybe my methods were a bit extreme, but the results were good. And I even got details on Geppetto. You see, that's what we call the end justifies the means. The fact that I'm still standing here chatting with you after hacking into the database says a lot about the higher-ups' attitude. They still need me to handle things in Hollow Zero, so they're turning a blind eye for now. Bringing back data on Geppetto will make me more useful to them. As for the connection between Hollow Zero and the Dark Wall, I should probably wait until things calm down before looking into it further. Plus, those files on the first-generation Void Hunters really intrigue me. Why would the Institute lock those documents down?
Oh. Oh, okay.
What exactly did you see in the database? I'd like to know the details.
Unfortunately, it was just bits and pieces. I'll need time to work through it and verify it. I'll let you know once I have concrete conclusions. After all, there aren't many people I can trust these days, you being one of them. Don't worry. I'll tell you as soon as I have more information. My most trusted independent investigation team captain.
We really need to shorten that
Wait,
name.
what are you planning to do? Don't tell me you're going to hack into the database again.
Oh, don't you worry about it. I'm simply planning to return to the outpost and do some perfectly normal research. But just the thought of having to deal with all those questions and paperwork once I get back is giving me a headache. And since I went into Hollow Zero without permission, the higher-ups will be furious. Even if they don't fire me, I'll be writing self-reflection reports for a month. Ugh. All I want is to analyze the data on Geppetto. I don't have time for all that. Oh, by the way, do you happen to have a self-reflection report template I can use? If you do, please send me a copy.
No.
Writing self-reflection reports isn't part of my job. You're on your own.
All right. I was just joking. I'll have my Bang Boo take care of trivial stuff like this. It's used to working overtime after my training. So, my most trusted independent investigation team captain,
Shorten the
it's time to
name.
take our data back to the outpost. Don't worry, I'll take full responsibility this time. The glory of being a hero is all yours.
Can we just shorten that name to like T-I-I? Wait, no, we can't. No, maybe that's why they didn't shorten the name. Never mind. I'm taking this. And all of that. Thank you. And those. Wrong place to go. I'm not reading all that. Get to the next point, please. Glad you're done writing your report. Glad you got valuable information. Not reading that either. Oh. Is she supposed to be in the game yet? It's recommended that you complete dancing strings before okay. Spend a day at my own. No. I want to do things. I don't want to spend the day at my own pace.
I submitted my self-reflection report a while back, but the Institute ignored it until recently. As I expected, no major consequences. They're letting me off easy, so we can go ahead and keep investigating Geppetto.
You just heard back from the Institute, and you're planning to break the rules again? Didn't you get into trouble precisely because of the unauthorized investigation into Geppetto?
Don't put it like that. I had to write the report due to failure to identify and report a breach in the confidential database firewall, resulting in a small-scale data leak. Oh, and also for recklessly launching an investigation that put myself and the enthusiastic independent investigation team captain in danger. I've already reflected on my mistakes. As a member of the Institute, my vigilance against sensitive information and caution in conducting hollow investigations are still lacking. Which is why, the moment I spotted another security breach, I reported it immediately.
Do I ever see that many breaches?
Hearing that from you, I'm not sure I buy it. The Institute's confidential database has that many security breaches all of a sudden? Sounds kind of fishy to me.
Well, in any case, I've already compiled everything about the breach into my weekly report and submitted it. But at the end of the day, I'm just a nobody in the Institute. Who knows when the higher-ups will read footnote 17 on page 4, subsection 21 of my report. Now, back to the matter at hand. Before I accidentally access some of the Institute's confidential files through the security breach, I stumbled across research on combat boosters for in-hollow missions. There's a whole new line of combat boosters. Based on my preliminary observations, they are likely artificial etheric coagulum, similar to precious relics.
Precious relics?
Precious relics? Aren't those made from the data and samples collected from rare and powerful ethereals?
That's right. However, I found that the samples and data used to create the new etheric coagulum most likely came from Geppetto.
Didn't you say that you were planning to analyze Geppetto's data? Who beat you to it?
No one did. I've been monitoring the outpost mission logs, but not one mentioned anything about Geppetto. In fact, the outpost has plans to demolish the aircraft hangar and logistics station outside the observation deck to facilitate observing Hollow Zero up close. The reason it hasn't happened yet is because they're still waiting on more intel about Geppetto. So, we'll have to take things into our own hands.
Alright.
Wait, that's quite a sudden development.
You're my trusted independent investigation team captain, and the only one I've shared my investigation results on Geppetto with.
And
Alright.
you.
I won't let you down on something so important. I'm ready to keep investigating whenever you are.
Great. We can start once you complete your preparations. Don't worry. Be it fieldwork or data analysis, the moment we have something new, I'll come find you and let you know in person.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Anything else around? No. Alright. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'll go to this one first. Right, what's that? Wait, what do you mean there's more? Okay, I think that's everything of importance. I would need a team of level 30 though. Or not. Okay. Just continuing on with the story. And it's a new team again. So my team is her,
Who's next?
In,
Ladder, tag me in.
and Lucy. Can I have my old team back, please? I'd appreciate having my old team back, please. To be completely honest. I'll just go with this one.
Check your face.
At least doing it this way makes it so that I can finally use characters I don't have.
One step ahead.
Which is something I appreciate this game for. You don't really
Precision
get
strike.
to do this, I feel, in a lot of other Gacha games. Use characters you don't own.
Bang on.
Securing the perimeter.
Something so trivial doesn't mean.
What's your honor really worth?
That's his voice? No wonder he was the first S-rank character. S-rank male character. Supposedly.
Looks like you found the replica relic I reverse engineered using the data from work.
So this is the experimental prototype you made based on the Institute's data.
Yep. Do you remember what I told you? The Institute seems to have used Geppetto's data to develop a new type of etheric coagulum in their hollow research lab. The end product of these experiments resembles the relics of powerful ethereals, but we can't confirm if those experiments used Geppetto's samples, so I labeled them replica relics. If the Institute can make it, I can too. However, aside from the ones I left in the hollow, other similar relics you might encounter during your exploration actually come from the Institute's hollow research lab. I'm certain they function just like my replicas, so you can consider them the same. Unfortunately, we don't have much info on Geppetto, so I can only speculate on the effects of the etheric coagulum based on my own data. Follow-up experiments are needed to confirm finer details.
I'm gonna keep calling it Gelato.
Follow-up experiments? Are you suggesting that I use the etheric coagulum during my investigations and see how it affects my performance in combat?
I apologize. It might sound a little risky, but that's precisely it. Please, do not worry. We have studies that confirmed the relics of ethereals can affect hollow combat. My experiments simply swapped the data source to Geppetto. And I've personally tested them in the hollow to the best of my abilities. Still, it's not zero risk. If you're really concerned, forget I said anything. I can finish the remaining experiments myself.
What? Hold on.
Still, it's not zero risk. If you're really concerned, forget I said anything. I can finish the remaining experiments myself.
Is that an outtake? That sounds like a freaking outtake, doesn't it? Because in this sentence, she doesn't say that she could finish the experiments herself.
Still,
But the
it's not
actual
zero risk.
voice itself says
If
it
I can finish the
before it's
remaining
supposed to,
experiments
and then
myself.
says it again. That's gotta be an outtake, right? Listen to that one more time.
Still,
Hold on.
It's not zero risk. If you're really concerned, forget I said anything. I can finish the remaining experiments myself.
That's gotta be an outtake, right? There's no way in hell that was meant to stay in there.
No need to be so tense, Ray.
Must be nerves,
If we're
because you would
testing our
never have
theories on
said that twice
Geppetto,
otherwise.
we need to find out what the Institute is hiding. Even if you didn't ask, I'd still bring them along with me in my investigations to verify their effects.
All right. Thank you for trusting me. However, I do have to warn you. Although it is very likely that the etheric coagulum will work against Geppetto, there is also a chance that it might negatively. If you've decided to take some with you, just be careful.
Go to the encounter area instead. What? Incarnation. Sure. Oh. Just random bird. Tracking the birds in the hollow. Okay. Have fun with that. Howdy.
This is the Lost Void. What are you all doing here?
We could ask you the same. Since you did help open the bunker, we won't question your motives for entering Hollow Zero. Got that, independent investigator? Or should I say, Hollow Raider? Either way, you'd better mind your own business. If you're smart and keep it to yourself, we could even help each other out the next time we cross paths. But if you can't take a hint and insist on poking your nose where it doesn't belong...
Well, you're the ones trapped in there, not me. You have no proof of identity, and you're threatening me, a law-abiding independent investigator. I'm sure Captain Roland would like to have a word with you.
Don't make me laugh. What we're up to is way above Roland's pay grade. That thing lurking around here is only one of our targets. Anyway, please kindly butt out and get lost. Otherwise, you may end up tangled in the strings of the puppeteer. And you'll be stuck wandering here until you turn into an ethereal.
Piece of shit.
I pledge my honor!
A solid hit.
Countering.
I realized both teams have had a
The best
single
defense
son of two
is a
sons
strong
added on in it, and then just another person.
Easy.
A beautiful shooting star!
All exits are now sealed.
What were you saying? Yeah. Uh-huh. Sure, thank you, buddy. Piece of crap. Should have just left him. Shut it down.
What's your honor really worth?
Great hit! A solid hit!
Just finishing the jump.
All right.
I'll take over now. Get to safety.
Got you now.
I'll cover you.
This takes
Your turn.
This team, but it's definitely not
Ends
as
with
fun
me.
to use as the last one.
Make way for the undefeated champion!
Later, back in. A solid hit.
Just finishing the jump.
Watch and learn!
Suppress the target. The threat is still active.
Home run!
Bang!
Heads up.
Something so trivial, doesn't it?
I'll
This
take
is
it.
annoying.
What's your honor really worth?
Perfect teamwork.
Sorry, no one gets past me.
There it is.
The best defense is a strong offense.
Lighter, you should get some rest. Bang on. Lighter,
My pleasure.
Yeah, they're not as fun to use. I don't hate using them, but they're all right.
The ethereals here haven't changed. Their attacks are well organized. Clearly, they're still under Geppetto's command. How are things on your end? Did you encounter anything unusual?
What do you mean by unusual? I did encounter some annoying and incompetent mercenaries and a broken extraction tower.
Mercenaries. And an extraction tower. Oh, that's right.
What's right about this?
I was forced into combat and had to fix a broken extraction tower. That's not right, is it?
Oh, sorry. Let me explain. After going through the Institute's data on replica relics, I suspect that they've known about Geppetto all along and collected loads of data from it. But neither the Institute nor the military has tried to take down Geppetto. On the contrary, they're letting the ethereals roam the Lost Void under its control. So they must think Geppetto's well supervised, and don't see a reason for drastic measures. Those mercenaries you ran into were probably hired by the Institute to check on Geppetto regularly.
Oh.
You make a fair point. But if they come here regularly, how did they get trapped in the bunker?
That's because the situation with Geppetto has exceeded their expectations. Like you said, the etheric extraction tower was destroyed. Whether by sabotage or not, the ether currents clearly affected Geppetto and the ethereals it controls. Geppetto and its subordinate ethereals lost control and launched an unprecedented attack that overwhelmed the mercenaries. Their planned routes and tactics have all failed. They had to take shelter in the bunker and got stuck until you found them.
That's bad news, ain't it?
The Institute has been monitoring Geppetto for quite some time, but even they couldn't predict its change in behavior. And the only thing we have to fight back are some replica relics. That's bad news, isn't it?
We can't say for sure yet. For now, the Dark Wall is on the back burner. Our top priority is Geppetto. It was already strong, let alone a Geppetto that's gone berserk. One thing is for sure. You can count on the etheric coagulum, whether it came from me or leaked from the Institute's lab. After collecting enough replica relics, I can already predict Geppetto's movements through the changes in ether activity. Let's keep tracking it. But do be careful.
Alright. This is it. And look, I'm marketable. Anyway, I think I'll continue the streaming this a little later on. So, see you later. Bye-bye-bye.